is up, Internet? Good morning. I'm Jason DeRusha. Welcome to the 734 from WCCO. It's the time of day we know a lot of you are on your way to work or maybe about ready to head out the door. If you're about to head out the door, get that umbrella with you because it is raining and it's going to rain all day. This day stinks. 48 when you walk out the door, pouring rain. Going out for lunch at noon. May as well stay at your desk. And then for the drive home, look forward to wind gusts of 30 miles an hour. At least the weekend was nice. All right, let's talk about this. A guy in North Dallas had a camera rolling as a tornado blew through a housing complex last night.
Go in the tornado! March! We're in a tornado!
Oh, you kind of see some stuff flying in that video. We haven't heard of any deaths associated with this tornado in Dallas. Quite a bit of destruction, though. The video got us wondering about what you do when big weather rolls through. We're so used to getting out our cameras and trying to capture this video. But man, I don't know that I would be doing this. What about you? If you were, now be honest, we all feel the temptation to get that great video, right? We're so used to sharing everything, and we value that. It's part of our lives. But would you risk your life to capture tornado video? If you're watching on the WCCO TV Facebook page, leave a comment there. We'll read through some of your thoughts in just a moment. We're kind of stacking the deck there by asking if you risk your life, but maybe it's like a certain amount of risk. What would you take? Mayor of St. Paul says it is time to really address the core causes of violence in the community. Melvin Carter speaking at the scene of the city's latest shooting last night. 2 young men shot. They are expected to survive their injuries. This happened just a block away from Allianz Field, where at the same time 20,000 fans were watching Minnesota United's playoff soccer match.
I grew up in St. Paul. I grew up in a city where gun violence takes the lives of more young African-American men than heart disease or cancer. And that's unacceptable to all of us. And so what's unique about this, what's heartbreaking about this, isn't that it happened near a soccer game. What's heartbreaking about this is that it keeps happening in our city, and it's time for us to do something fundamentally different to stop these cycles of violence.
They've really been struggling in St. Paul with gun violence over the last several months. The mayor says he is going to get his cabinet together to talk about what they can do to help stop those shootings. That playoff match, Minnesota United did lose 2-1. LA Galaxy advances in the MLS playoffs, so that is it for the Loons. We did talk to a father and daughter who were at their first United game last night.
Been outstanding. All the employees have been super, very helpful. The fans are a little crazy, but we're getting used to it.
They're really excited about the game. They really like soccer here, and it's just been fun to experience it.
What's going on with those two? Like, they're talking about you guys are into soccer. Were they just passing through? Just happened to be in the name? I don't know. Very strange. This was the United's 3rd year as an MLS franchise. Their 1st year in the absolutely beautiful Allianz Field. Games there have been pretty good for businesses in the Midway neighborhood in St. Paul, too. We spoke with the co-owner of the Trend Bar, Jacob Fleming. He said he was thankful for at least one home playoff game, which is a little bit of bonus business. One more chance to pack that patio with customers who don't normally visit that part of town.
The fan base is unbelievable, and if I can get more of the Loon fans into my bar, the happier I am, the happier my employees are. They're great customers. They're great, loyal fans.
I never really came over here to kind of partake or give anyone business over here, but now that the stadium's here, it's kind of fun to explore the neighborhood, and there's a few little restaurants and bars in the area that you can go to and have a good time.
Yeah, lots of great spots over there. So cool that people are discovering that neighborhood. 2020 MLS season actually starts in February. They play soccer almost year-round. Because of the weather around here, we're probably not going to get a home match at Allianz Field until sometime in the early spring. All right, we're proud that here in Minnesota, we've got Nickelodeon Universe. We have the biggest indoor amusement park in the country. Well, the mall in New Jersey is about to get its own Nickelodeon Universe, and yeah, it's even bigger than ours. Enjoy this last week, Minnesota, because on Friday, when the American Dream Mall opens its theme park in East Rutherford, New Jersey, it will be the biggest. More than 35 rides, roller coasters, attractions. 8.5 acres large. It makes it the largest indoor theme park in North America. Nickelodeon Universe at Mall of America, a paltry 7 acres. Our mega mall itself is still larger than the mall in New Jersey. A Central Minnesota Sheriff's Department on the hunt this morning for a missing emu. They're calling it a habitual runaway. Benton County Sheriff's Office says this large flightless bird disappeared from the Foley area on Saturday. Sheriff's Office says, in fact, this was a giant jailbreak. 2 emus and a dog made a run for it. One of the emus and the dog were located, but this guy got away. Jennifer Lawrence, she did not get away. She got married over the weekend, tying the knot with her longtime boyfriend and fiance, art dealer Cook Maroney. Is a star-studded ceremony and reception Saturday at a mansion in Newport, Rhode Island. People.com reporting that Emma Stone, Kris Jenner, and Amy Schumer were among the 150 guests at Belcourt Castle, which is owned by the founder of the jewelry company, Alex and Annie. So congratulations to Jennifer Lawrence. Disney's Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, is #1 at the box office. That film stars Angelina Jolie, grossed $36 million. In North America, way more around the world, $117 million internationally in the first weekend. The first Maleficent made nearly $70 million in the U.S. in 2014. Joker knocked out of first place, just barely. Joker made more than $29 million in its third weekend. Zombieland, you can tell we're in a Halloween mood with these movies, right? You got your Zombieland, you got your Addams Family, and then Gemini Man rounding out the top 5.
Porter.
Porter.
Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee. There we go.
Those dogs just hate their owners so much. Really? Really? You're dressing me up like a Toy Story character? Like a Wonder Woman? This is Bent Brew Distillery. It's a pretty cool spot in Roseville. We're checking out for sure. They're a brewery and a distillery. Have good food over there, too. Owners brought their pups out for the annual Halloween. And from dogs at a distillery to dogs on a cruise. This is how they roll in San Diego, the Bow Wow Brunch Cruise. For all you bougie dog owners in San Diego, fundraiser featured a buffet meal for the humans and for the dogs. Canine costume contest. The dogs, again, disgusted with their owners who are doing this simply to get likes on Facebook, I think. Fine dining. Oh, come on, look at that. All right, I take it back. That's fantastic. The Harley riding dog. What is amazing. All right, well, we got a good payoff there by waiting till the end of the video. Let's get back to today's talker. The video from Dallas as a tornado was blowing by. It is very dramatic, but also a little scary, I think. Let's bring in our digital guy, Cole, this morning. Cole, what are people saying about whether they would try to get that shot?
Yeah, we have a few people chiming in this morning. We have Becca saying, when I was younger, pre-smartphone, I liked to watch crazy weather.
Yeah.
At this point in my life, I think I'm smart enough to just get into the basement.
Yes.
And Andrea saying, I'd be too freaked out. I wouldn't even think of getting video. And then we have Paul saying, I would not risk my life for a video. And then lastly, Paul saying, it depends on how much CCO is going to be paying for that video.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how good the video is,
yeah.
right?
Also, we did a quick Facebook poll, and 87% said it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. No, it's not worth it. It certainly isn't. But I get the temptation, right? You feel like, especially in Dallas, they probably don't have basements in the houses. It is dramatic video, watching everything flying around, but any of that stuff flying could sure whack this guy in the head, too. All right, that's it for now. This is the 734 from WCCO, most of the Twin Cities on the go. We're so glad that you make us your place for mobile news. We are here every day for you, every weekday with your updates at 734. We'll catch you back here same time tomorrow.